Well, welcome, Warrior Nation, to the third of 3 games of the last 2 days as Annapolis on their Houston road trip, going out of region, out of district, but within conference, playing School of the Woods. This is another top 10 matchup between two top teams in 2A TCal. This is the annual game against School of the Woods. It's been for several years now the last stop on the Houston road trip. If you were joining us earlier this morning, you saw that the girls cruised to an early, easy victory at Humble Christian, and looking to cap off this day with the second victory, but this one will not be very easy. School of the Woods, always a competitive game. And then following this will be the boys' game. That's the one that's been highly anticipated. School of the Woods rated number 1 in 2A. Annapolis looking to come and unseat the number 1 team. First, our girls playing in their road blues. And starting as School of the Woods, the Wildcats, taking a little bit of time getting themselves organized. Looks like there'll be a PA announcer, and I'll turn it over to him. All right, now the introductions are over. Apparently we're going to be referred to just by last names only today. But we will try to refer to first and last names as a little wardrobe change. Make sure no jewelry. As Lucy George will be tipping off. Genesis Lopez with the ball and flips it in. Nice start to the game. Lucy George with the tip, winning that, and Genesis beating the Wildcat defender to the basket. Annapolis send the man-to-man. Tough shot. Michaela Wagner got the ball stolen from her. Shy able to corral it, and Genesis going to clear. Finds Ella down low, a little too much. Ella was open for a moment. It's a high pass, couldn't quite get both hands on it, and Annapolis going full court, man-to-man. We saw this pressure against Humble. Looks like needs to be a basketball change. I don't know if they were using the JV boys basketball. As the JV boys were able to secure a win and went undefeated with their road trip. The varsity team's hoping to finish off today with undefeated. Full court man-to-man pressure. Handoff up front. Shy trying to stop her, and a good job cutting her off as 30 dribbled off her knee. The turnover goes to Annapolis. School of the Woods, they're also in man-to-man as well. We saw this against Humboldt Christian. Annapolis had a little bit of trouble with it, able to settle in. And Genesis trying to get out of trouble and throws the ball away. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble with that man-to-man pressure. We also saw that causing some problems for them earlier this morning. Hopefully they can work through some of this. Long pass, Michaela. Young player, she still kind of volleyballs it. She needs to just grab that ball instead of just tapping it away. In volleyball, you can't carry the ball, and she's, I guess, been trained not to do that. In basketball, you have to retrain your brain on that. Genesis Lopez tying up. As soon as you show ball, Genesis all over that. And it'll stay with School of the Woods. 30 got free and rattles the ball home. Looks like there was some mix-up on defense. He had some girls in zone, others in man, and left 30 wide open. Nice crossover. She scoots in there a little bit too strong. Ball bounces around. Finally, a Wildcat able to secure it. And now 30 up against Shy. And late, that should have been a foul. That was a late screen. Wild shot. Michaela's going to grab it. And soft pass that was stolen. And Shy came from behind. 42 heard her footsteps and double dribbled. Michaela getting some good, valuable experience. Dangerous pass, but gets to Genesis. Over to Shy. Shy with a little shimmy shake, and nice. Well done. They gave a little head and shoulder fake. Wildcat went for it and ended up burying a nice jump shot. Stays here. School of the Woods retains possession. Genesis on the ball. Lucy's got a tough job with 42. Doing a good job cutting her off. She just keeps her dribble. Lucy chasing her around. She's going to keep driving until she finally got something and eventually got a foul. See this drive by Shy. Doing a nice little head and shoulder fake. Got to her spot. Drains it. Really nicely done. 22 heaves the ball, misses it. Short, Lucy George. This time patient with the ball. And now Genesis. Long outlet pass and slapped out of bounds. Probably an ill-advised pass. No need to send that one that deep. Shy wasn't wide open. Man-to-man. Still need to get open. Michaela gets it. Genesis got open lane. She decides to take it. Baseline steps through. I think she traveled. Nope, got the foul. Genesis doing a nice job attacking the basket. That lane, that driving lane opened up for her. She was able to step through and got the contact. And soft passes. That's just not going to cut it. These little soft passes. Wildcat gotten passing lane. Stays here, though, with the Warriors. Another soft pass that's going to get trapped around. Michaela corrals it over to Ella, and that ball tipped out of bounds. Wildcats doing a good job getting in passing lanes. Annapolis is passing, though, not real sharp. Kind of lobbing things when they need to be a little bit more direct. There's another dangerous pass. That one does get stolen. Here comes 40. Michaela's trying to guard her. And layup. Annapolis right back at it. Genesis is going to attack. Then she decides to pull out. Over to Shy. Shy, nice ball fake. That's going to be short. I think it got tipped. 22 now with the ball. Looking for some help. Finds it. Shy's going to give 30 a lot of pressure. Really good defender. 30's going to have all she can handle with Shy. 42. Main offensive threat so far, and Lucy's trying to defend her. Lucy a little bit behind, kind of stuck on her hip. She needs to get in front of the, looks like she likes that right hand. She needs to cut that off, force her either to pick up her dribble or change directions. Tied 4-4 all for 5:17 in the first quarter. First 3 free throws off. .42 rocking the Jordans. Jordans, yeah, I got a shoe concierge, or got the Cavazos, who are shoe connoisseurs. Shy, dangerous pass to Genesis, and they're having a hard time with the man-to-man getting open, and passers are being a little too hasty on their passing instead of waiting for that passing lane to open up. 30 now, trying to power through. Shy picks up her dribble. She's in trouble and forces the turnover. Shy really good with the ball. 30 wants to dribble right. Shy cutting her off. Forced an errant pass. And now Woods going full court man-to-man. Shy gives it up to Genesis. Leaves Michaela all alone and a little bit too hasty on that pass. It was too early. Able to recover it. Shy with a lot of space. Decides to just flip it back to Genesis. School of Woods in the 1-3-1. This will be a defense that they typically don't see, and there's another forced pass. And Genesis tried to tie up 42, and now it's a race to the basket. And the layup's good. Apple's having a really hard time with the 1-3-1. They're passing the ball just probably a hair too soon. Those spaces are available, but you have to wait for the person to get into that zone or that open area. Genesis for three, got it. Nice shot. Desperately needing some points. Genesis able to drop a nice three-pointer. .14 with the ball, picked up her dribble. Lucy needs to just stay in front of, just needs to stay in front of 42. She's going to drive right. And that's the second foul on Lucy, and here comes Jasenia Ford, TJ Mooten, and Kenzie Stice. Kenzie was a star the game before. She took over that game and blew that wide open. Needs to be careful about foul trouble. Ball is up in the air and should go there. Yep, as Kenzie was able to get the deflection and the turnover. Has a little bit more experience on the court. We'll see if the this upperclassman can do a little bit better job of getting to their spots. Kenzie, three-pointer, short, gets her own rebound. She's going to drive. Got raked across the arm, but no call. And now 42 looking for some help. And Shy comes trying, tips it. Now the steal. It's 3-on-1. Finds Shy, nice pass. Misses the layup. TJ there for the putback. Misses that one. Kenzie. She's going to step in. She'll take another three. That's going to be short. You can see the three-pointer that Genesis did make. Really nicely done. And it looks like there was a violation, and that'll be a turnover. A little bit of a gift from the Wildcats to Annapolis. See if they can capitalize on it. They're up by a point. Over to Kenzie. She's going to take a dribble. Finds Jess. Jess needs to shoot. Gets to her spot. Just misses. Good shot. Annapolis plagued by missed free throws. Steal by Jess. Over to Shy. Shy's going to drive. And was trying to get some contact. TJ wraps up. I think Shy felt like she got fouled. Kind of flipped up a shot that was half-hearted attempt. In the end, it does stay here after the foul. TJ's open. A little bit late. She was open. Man, good cut. Genesis in the corner for three. That's going to go way over. TJ with the offensive rebound. And there should be some fouls. Yep, as 22 got a piece of her arm. TJ's so good with rebounding. Gets into position really well. Very strong. Annapolis up by a point. 2:28 left in the first quarter. It's been an extended possession. Annapolis able to keep the ball. Just need to get a basket here. It'd be great. Genesis drives through, splits, cuts to Kenzie. That's going to be short. Gets her on rebound. Gets tied up. Ball still loose. Flips up a shot. Misses it. Lots of bodies in there. Ball gets tipped. Here comes 42. Just stop that right-hand dribble, and Genesis does. She's got to give it up. And steal by Jess. Over to TJ. They've got numbers. TJ's going to keep driving. 30 blocks that. And ill-advised pass across the lane. 30 needs some help. Finds 23. Flips over 22. No one guarding her. And 22. The big smile for the crowd with the bank shot as the Wildcats take the lead by a point. Kenzie powering through. Just finds TJ. Got to make that layup. Oh, looks so good. Kenzie able to drive, draw the defense, dish, and man, boy, that's just been the Achilles heel for the Warriors. It didn't come back. They did pretty decently against Humboldt, but that was really the reason why they lost Friday night. Just too many missed too many missed layups. See if TJ can make them pay from the free throw line. Get this game tied up again, and does. Minute 29, game all squared, 8. School of Woods doing some subbing, 0 and 13 coming in. They're much smaller now. See if Annapolis can take advantage of some matchups. And now Hannah Hoffman in. Looks like she'll be taking Genesis' place. Minute 29 left in the first quarter. TJ made her first free throw, hoping to take the lead here with the second. That's going to be way short. And Annapolis going full court, man-to-man. Dangerous pass, steal by Kenzie. Tries to push it through to TJ. The ball bounces back to the Wildcats. There now, they broke the pressure. And 23 got sped up a little too fast and fires a shot over the head of her teammate. 1:06 left. Shy with the ball, back to Jess. Just dangerous pass. It's a little bit, just the passes are too long. They're too soft. It's not going to beat a 1-3-1 zone with those kind of flippant passes. Need to be a little bit more deliberate. Minute left, 8 all. Annapolis looking to take the lead here on this possession. Over to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to drive right through the middle of the lane, all the way to the basket. The scoop miss. Jess trying to tie it up and does. Once again, got to the basket, had a great layup. Just a little too hard off the glass. Warriors going man-to-man. 23's throws the ball. Shy's not paying attention. Eventually corrals it, looks for a teammate. That gets stolen. 30. Trying to get around Shy. Shy knows she wants to go right. Break blocks that. Jess rips the ball out with the steal. Needs some help. Finds Hannah. Got Shy. Baseline. Nice pass. Kenzie can't quite corral it. Can't quite gather it. Good defense by 13. I'm not sure what the call is. I think maybe a foul. I didn't see a signal. 30 seconds left. 8 all. Kenzie wide open. Good defense again by 13, but I think she got she got part of the arm. And Kenzie will be shooting 2. That inbound play has been there as the Wildcats been a little confused where the cutters are coming from. Kenzie able to get to her spot and now trying to shoot. Break this tie with a free throw. Misses the first one. 28 seconds left. 8 all, first quarter. Kenzie trying to get that lead here with this one, and does. Clock's running. The clock operators, we have some issues in this morning too. So now it's 20 seconds. Jess, good defense. Coach Gray telling them get up. He's hoping to get a steal here at the end of this quarter. Over to 23. She breaks the press. Wildcats have numbers. Fires a three-pointer, misses everything, gets her own rebound. Back to 0, looking for help, and finds Kenzie. Kenzie gets tied up, lost the ball. 14, that should be over and back. As Shy and Kenzie swarmed her, and she's pivoted away to get away from them, but unfortunately was too close to the center line. 5 seconds left. Still time. They can get a shot off. Kenzie needs to hurry, though. Needs to do something with it. 2-1 at the buzzer. Well, after one, Annapolis up by a point, 9-8. It's been a low-scoring game. A lot of turnovers, jump balls. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out that 1-3-1 zone. Trying to pass. You try to pass around it, but you've got to wait for people to get to space, and you've got to give them a ball that's a little bit quicker tempo instead of just flipping it, trying to flip it over. It allows the zone to recover a little too quickly. We want to thank you. Thank you for joining us, and thank our sponsors for being a part of this broadcast and for their generosity to allow us to bring these road games to you live and in person. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do that. We're hoping to continue doing it through the rest of the season, particularly when the teams go to state, and both teams are definitely looking ahead to state. Both of them able to size up some of the competition they'll see, and feeling like pretty confident that they're matching up pretty well. This is a good road test for both the boys and the girls. School of Wood's been a solid 2A program for quite some time. Shai Olvera with the ball. 14's going to come out and greet her. She picks up her dribble. Genesis over to Jess. Got the three-pointer in corner. TJ tries to fight for it, but it goes off blue. That corner three will be open in the 1-3-1. Annapolis improved as a three-point shooter. And looks like the scoreboard went completely blank. Someone may have kicked the plug or something. All right, back on. 7:50 left in the second quarter. Annapolis up by a point, 9-8. Annapolis going to sink into a 2-3 zone. Here comes the pressure. Wild pass. Wildcat still has it. Ball's up for grabs. And now 14 pivoted over the center line again. Good defense. Annapolis getting the pressure they want, getting the turnovers they want. Just need to get the ball in the basket, particularly with layups. 42 back in. She's been their main threat offensively. And it looks like the Woods, looks like Jess is wide open, finds her. Looks like she could probably drive if she wants to. Instead, it's going to pass it up for Genesis. And that's going to hit rim. TJ's there, tries to save it. Instead, it goes to Wildcat. Now 30 with the ball. Shai waiting for her. She picks up her dribble. Over to 14. 14 looking. 42 likes to drive, but she kicks it to 23. Three-pointer is going to miss. Oh, boy, that was close. Looked like it was going to be long, but hit the backboard. Good, strong move by TJ. The coach wants to push tempo. He's got numbers. Nice pass by Genesis, and the finish. Nicely done. We've had some trouble with making those longer passes. That one was on point. And nice finish by Shai. 13 not ready for that ball. Ball gets stolen by Genesis. Genesis in trouble. Needs some help. Finds Hannah. Hannah, they've got numbers if they can get it up court. Now they do. Over to Shai again. Nice. Now Annapolis starting to roll as the pressure. They've been able to break the pressure and get to, once they break the initial pressure, they've got people open. Now I got 2-on-1. Genesis, see if she get that layup. No. Having so much trouble with that layup. And now they're running. 42, Hannah back to stop her. 42 is going to stop up early. Good job by TJ. Numbers again. This is going to, oh, that's a dangerous pass. But Jess able to corral it. Misses that. TJ on the back end. Misses that layup again. Kick it out. Ball got deflected. Hannah there waiting for the three, but it got deflected. 23. It's a little bit of a track meet now, and they made their layup. Tempo of the game starting to really pick up. It's been coast to coast. Annapolis getting several opportunities. Jess with a good drive. Finds TJ, good move, and nicely done. We've got Some highlights going here. Look at this laser pass. Beautifully done. It's going to be over to Shy. Long 2. That's going to be long. TJ there waiting for it. Tries to find a teammate instead. Corralled by 14. Now 30 is going to slow things down. Nope, she's going to speed it up. Shy's waiting for her double team. Annapolis. Jess doing a good job defending. Tips the ball out. Annapolis played a game this morning. Looking a little tired. Got some hands on hips. See if they can, Coach Parr, I think Coach Grade calling a timeout maybe to get him to recoup here. But Annapolis doing a nice job. You can see them running this break. Nice pass to Shy. Able to finish off of some good defense. It's 10-13. Annapolis up 3 in the second quarter. They've been able to get some balls going off their fast break, but the consistent making of layups has been an issue once again. They're getting to the rim, getting to the layup, but just a little bit too hard off the glass. This ball's kind of rocketing over the top of the rim instead of being a little bit softer. Takes a little bit of eye discipline, keeping your eyes on that point up on the backboard, and then just a soft release. Being a little bit too excited when they get there to fire it in there. 5:17 left. Annapolis up 3. Wildcat ball. Genesis almost with the steal. 23, and there's a steal by Jess. No, it goes back to Wildcat. Turn and shoot. Nice job by TJ, and Hannah gets wrapped up. It's going to stay here. Coach Gray saying, don't bring the ball down. Get that ball up. As soon as that ball gets anywhere near belt height, people are going to grab it. 13, ball gets tipped around, and stays here. Annapolis' defense has been rock solid. School of the Woods having just all kinds of time. That ball goes over. Now it's going to be a race. Genesis is going to win it. It's 2-on-1 over to Shy. See if Shy can get the layup. 13 came to redirect it. Genesis steps in. Over to Hannah. She's going to take top of the key 3. Boy, that looked good. Just missed. TJ battling for it. Should have just taken it. Instead, just handed it to a Wildcat. Now 30 coming all the way through. Hannah's there. And good defense by Hannah. Forces the miss. Now they're off and running. Shy leaks out. Can she corral it? And she does. And makes it. And looks like 30 went down hard. Both teams looking a little gassed. Pink cheek, not running as fast. And Shy trying to stop 23 instead of getting in front of her, goes right through her, and that'll be a foul. Annapolis up. Scoreboard is now correct. 15-10, up 5. 4:22 left in the second. Both teams hands on hips, pink cheeks. This could be a little bit of gut check for the Warriors. 42, strong with the ball, over to 14. She fires a shot. Got Shy's out again. Nice pass. Can she finish? And got the foul. Nice job. Shy realizing that they're not getting back on defense. Everyone's kind of watching. They kind of crash the boards really hard. But by doing that, they're allowing her to get back and back behind everyone, and she's had several opportunities. First free throw's good. Second free throw is missed off the back iron. Here comes the pressure. It's deflected, but does get to 14. Back to 3. 3 doesn't look like she wanted. She played a little hot potato with it. 42, she'll drive. 3 back to 42. They definitely want to feed her. Annapolis collapsing pretty strong on her. Hannah with the pressure, deflection. Shy again. Nice pass. And got it. That little play with Shy leaking out has been super effective this quarter. 14 with the illegal pick, no call. 42 is going to try to stop the bleeding. Ball's loose, need to get on the floor. Shy, strong hands, got clocked in the head. You can see Shy able to get out ahead. With a nice, they got fouled on that one. 3:39 left. Annapolis starting to open up a lead. It's 8-point lead. Ella in now for Hannah. Oh, nope. Shy's going to take a seat. She's worked pretty hard. Hannah now with the ball. 14 coming out in that 1-3-1. Genesis finds TJ. Nice pass. Got fouled. No call. She got, and now ball's gets her own ball back. Genesis thought about the shot and said passes up to Jess. Jess is going to turn and shoot. A little short. Nice rebound. Genesis, she'll take the wing three. Back iron. Good offensive series. Good shots. Just could not get anything to fall. 42 now trying to drive through and get stolen. It does end up at a Wildcat. And TJ there, and 21 not knowing what to do, not having a lot of space, ended up sitting in the lane too long for a 3-second violation. 2:59 left. Annapolis starting to open up a lead here. It'd be nice to get another basket to turn this. Finds Ella down low. The shot. Oh, just missed it. TJ gets the ball just raked out from behind her. Just lots of pressure. The ball's loose. 14 able to get it. And then turns, finds a teammate. Genesis knocks it out, stays with the Wildcats. Ball gets blocked by TJ. Hannah, nice job grabbing it. She's got 3 Wildcats on her. Finds Genesis. They've got numbers. There's 4 people down there. Jess left all alone. Got it. Once they break the initial pressure, School of Woods not getting back. And there were 4 Warriors back behind the defense. 23 turn. She's going to fire a 3-pointer. Banks it in. Scoring drought for the School of Woods over by a bank 3-pointer. 7-point lead for Annapolis. Little start and stop. Nice crossover. Finds TJ. Nice pass. Really good ball handling by Genesis. Little start and stop. And then found TJ on a little dump pass. Nicely done. See Genesis, little hesitation, crossover, and then nice little pass for TJ. Nice to see those layups going down too. Those aren't gimmies for the girls, but they're starting to get into a rhythm here. Up 13-22. Annapolis, after a little bit of struggle that first quarter, starting to settle in, and I think they've kind of figured out how to attack the Woods defense, and part of it is just by hustling back. You can see hands on hips, though. The pace has been pretty fast. It'll be a little bit of a challenge and see the fitness level of the Warriors. 2-3 zone. 23 takes that another shot. She's going to the bank early and often. That 3-pointer off the backboard working for her. Ball gets tipped. Jess has it. Jess is going to step in. Long 2. Got it. Just a little surprised that she kind of looked around like, did that go in? And the scoreboard still having some issues as clock operator. Need to be make sure we get all the points. No, he's taking points away from his own team. It's going to take a little minute. There we go. 16-24. Got some, looks like high schoolers running the scoreboard. Minute 28. Finds 14. Over to 30. She's going to step in for a 3. Got it. Whoa. And all of a sudden, the School of the Woods, the 3 ball is starting to fall for them. As they are, what was starting to be a comfortable lead is now getting to be a little bit close. Pass to Emily Marsh, and got it. Off the inbound. Dangerous pass, but Genesis showing off her arm. She's got a nice nice arm. She can send those long passes. 22, that's going to air ball, miss everything. Check out this pass off of the, I mean, look at that. Right to Emily, right on the number. Genesis with the ball. Breaks the pressure. Over to Hannah. Hannah, nice drive, little floater, got it. Nicely done as Annapolis offense starting to cook a little bit here. 10-point lead, 38 seconds. Getting scoring from multiple options. Steal by Genesis. Can she crowd? She does. It's one-on-one. Tries to get around 30. Gets to the front of the rim. Misses that. Emily Marsh there. Needs some help. Finds Jess. Over to Hannah. Hannah ball fake. Gets to her spot. And, oh, so close. In and out. Rebound 30. Have to try to get through the pressure. Does. Hannah's back there. She's going to pull up jumper. Wild shot. Misses everything. And Emily Marsh battling. 23. Able to eventually corral the ball. Don't let her shoot those threes. Misses that. Genesis 2-1. Long shot. Not a bad quarter. 9-point lead. As Annapolis started righting the ship a little bit, getting some offense. Nice to see some variety as we had multiple people scoring. Scoring with layups, jump shots. They've done a really good job with just some solid defense, giving them opportunities to score. Well, following this game will be the boys varsity. You can see them coming on the court now as they are going to get loosened up after they cruised to a win earlier today. The girls trying to find a place to talk. Like the Egyptians are wandering the wilderness right now. We'll see some highlights from the first half of the girls' game. Shy with a little head and shoulder fake. The three-pointer from Genesis. That pull-up three-pointer right off the dribble. Really nicely done. And this is laser of a pass. And again, getting that fast break. Shy doing a great job with their speed, leaking out. Had several opportunities, cashing those in. You can see once again, this time forcing the foul. Great ball handling there. The assist by Genesis. TJ able to finish. And then this laser of a pass. Look at this pass. Perfect pass. And finish. About 5.5 minutes left in the halftime as Annapolis, after a little rocky start in the first quarter, having some trouble with turnovers, missed some easy shots, able to get things rolling now, and now the layups are falling. The defense has been rock solid, getting them some opportunities. School of the Woods staying around. They got a flurry of three-pointers, but it looked like Annapolis was going to distance themselves. The Wildcats got themselves back with some three-point shooting to keep this game very much in question. Boys game is going to be the kind of the much anticipated one, as School of the Woods is the #1 team in 2A. Last year it was a very competitive game through about 3.5 quarters, and then Annapolis able to distance themselves with the Wildcats returning most of those players from last year. They were pretty young, and they have a year under their belt. School of Woods has a good variety. They've got some size, some good guards, outside shooters, some good balance. They will definitely be a tough test for the Warriors. And Jake Gwaltney is going to be matched up against their big. That will be an interesting one to see. Wildcats typically try that 1-3-1, which does give opportunities for three-point shooting, particularly in the corner. Let's see if we can get some of our three-point shooters going. Joaquin Ford, Jeremiah, Jacob, Noah. Noah had a great game this morning. He was starting to feel it. Would love to see that hot streak go. We'll need some three-point shots because that will be available against that 1-3-1 zone. About 3 minutes left before half. We'll take a break and be back for the second half of the girls' varsity game versus School of the Woods. Annapolis up 28-19. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back to School of the Woods. So we get close to the second half of the girls' varsity game. Annapolis up 28-19. The School of the Woods has been great hosts. They have a great gym, great facility, beautiful campus. This has been our annual end of the stop for the Houston road trip. As Annapolis hoping to punctuate this road trip with 2 wins. Girls coming out of the time or the halftime a little late, as Coach Gray and Coach Palmer, I'm sure had lots to say. Though Coach Palmer walking with his whiteboard, trying to drop things as he's teaching this team and building this program. You can see each year getting better and better. And talking with Coach, feeling like with this level of improvement, could be kind of a dark horse underdog at state, like similar to volleyball was. Genesis with the ball. Genesis Lopez. And a 1-3-1. Finds Shy. A little bit smarter with the passing. That's a little bit as they wait. Times TJ. TJ just needs to turn and shoot. Shy, good ball fake. Gets to her spot. Pull up. Back iron. TJ battling for it. And Jess with the rebound. And the putback. Apple's going to start with full pressure. Shy there for 30. 23-14 with the moving screen. No call. Ball gets tipped. Stolen by TJ. She needs some help. And finds Hannah. Jess is there. Flips it over to Shy. Jess is open. Jess is wanting the ball. Three-pointer. Misses side. Ball's loose still. Finally corralled by the Wildcats. 22 looking for some help. Finds 14. Genesis there. Good defense. Jess knocks it out, then stolen by by Genesis. Genesis laser pass. Hannah not expecting it though. I think Genesis wanted her to keep cutting to the basket, and Hannah had stopped about mid post. 23 trying to get around Hannah. Flips it over. Ball's loose. Crowd by 42. TJ on her. Draws a crowd. 23, watch out for her, and boom. She turns and looks to the crowd. She has been lethal with that bank three-pointer. Genesis gets around initial pressure, cuts, finds TJ. Nice, beautiful. That ball, using that dribble to get into the lane. Now 23, a little bit out of control. Ball's loose, gets it back. Blocked by Genesis, now stolen. Genesis looking up. They've got numbers. Shy misses that layup. TJ and Shy fighting for the same ball. Ball's loose. Genesis gets it, rolls to 14. Missed that layup. 42 misses that. Jess with the rebound. This has been a little bit of a track meet here. Shy over to Hannah. Nice pass. Good finish. The pace of the game has been fast. TJ battling 42. Boy, a little elbow action there. And 14 traveled. Letting them play a little bit. It's starting to get a little feisty. That whistle probably needs to blow a little bit to calm things down. 4-2 is going to take a break. Get to that highlight later as the ball is into Genesis. Good move. Gets the lane again, cuts through, lots of contact, draw the foul. Good job by Genesis. You can see Genesis able to get to the lane, finds a cutting TJ, and a good finish. Genesis will be shooting 2. Genesis really improved as a ball handler. Gets the first free throw to go. Has a really quick crossover. Has a real quick crossover. Second free throw is good as well. Now puts in that full court pressure again. Out of the travel. Good defense by TJ and Shy. They force that turnover. Genesis with the ball. Looking for someone to get to. Finds Jess. Step in. Hard shot. Gets her own rebound. Over to Shy. She's going to drive. Nice drive. Lost the handle. Picked it up again. But I think, they call 3 seconds. think TJ was camped out a little too long. Shy would have kept possession instead of dropped it. I think it would have probably been okay, but because she hesitated, it added an extra count. 14 needing some help. 30 trying to get through Shy, and then finds TJ, and they're going to say foul on Shy. You can see once again just good passing by Annapolis. Hannah with a nice finish. Long pass over to 23. Jess on her, 13, sorry. 43, tipped and stolen by Jess. 14 trying to get the ball. Finds TJ, turn and shoot, blocked by 23. Soft pass, almost stolen by Shy. 42 trying to direct traffic, trying to find a teammate. Instead dribbles off her foot. Hannah with the steal. Over to Shy. Shy gets through 30. Lots of contact, almost and one. Good job of powering through there. Annapolis starting to open up the lead now. 37-22 in the third quarter. 4:30 left. As the pressure from Annapolis starting to mount with the Wildcats having trouble ball handling and giving Annapolis some easier shots that they're making. The first free throw is good. Some layups especially starting to fall for the Lady Warriors. 4:30 left in the third quarter. Shy's second one is off the rim. Jess with the block. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. I'm not sure which bench called it. So far so good this quarter as Annapolis has been able to start with the lead and have now started to extend it. They are up 16 points right now. The adjustments they made at halftime were pretty good, and it was mostly just about, I think, just passing and finding opportunities as they've been able to dribble penetrate the zone and then finding backside cutters to the basket and getting those layups. The pressure has been swarming for the Wildcats as they have some ball handlers that are struggling against swarming defense. Shy, Jess, especially in Genesis, giving them all sorts of trouble. Both teams moving a little bit slower. This has really been a fast-paced game, and Annapolis played a game earlier today. You can see some tired looks, but they're fighting through this. Now 42 on TJ. TJ, good defensive stance. It's going to be a hard time getting past her. Ball's loose, tipped around. Back to 14. Annapolis in a man-to-man. Trying to get to 42 and does. Nice pass, but misses. Over to Genesis. Annapolis has numbers. There's that nice pass by Genesis. She's got just a good arm. Hannah left all alone for three. Bank shot of her own. Off the side of the backboard. That's not an easy bank. Genesis almost the steal. 23 now running free. TJ have to go back defend her. 23 lost the handle and punts it out of bounds. Kenzie Stice coming in, and Ella Carenza. As Genesis will take a breather, as well as Jasenia. And the coach for the Wildcats looks like she's making a wholesale change. She's got 5 off the bench. As I think both coaches seen a little fatigue on their team's faces. The advantage Annapolis has, I think their bench is a little bit deeper. Some of these Wildcats look young and inexperienced. Shy blows past the initial defender. Bounce pass to Ella. Back to Shy. Kenzie looking to drive. Kicks to Hannah. She'll take the three again. Front iron. Ella offensive rebound. Over to Shy. Back to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to try to drive. Instead of kicks it to Shy. Back and forth. TJ, nice move. Nice shot. good offensive series there for the Lady Warriors. They were patient. They got good shots, got the offensive rebound, and were patient to get a good shot. Hannah now all sorts of pressure on 22. Ball's loose. TJ steals it and going to roll in for a layup. Those aren't automatic for the Lady Warriors. Now here comes that pressure again. 20 is going to have her hands full with Shy, and I think they're going to say she got a little too physical. 45-22, Emily Marsh coming in for TJ. TJ doing a great job, having a really solid game. Now trying to get there to 0. Ella's battling for it on the ground. Wrestling match for the ball. Emily ties her up, and it's going to stay here off the jump ball. When he dribbled the ball, that should have been a turnover. You can't do that. 3 blocked by Emily, but they say he got a piece of the arm. Emily felt like it was a clean block. .241 left, 22-45. Annapolis up. They've started to extend their lead now in this third quarter. First free throw is off. Second free throw is short as well. Battle for the ball, and they'll say off Kenzie. 2:38 left, 22-45, Annapolis lead. Annapolis in a man-to-man. They've given Schoolwoods all sorts of trouble. Ella with the steal. She's going to try to crowd the ball. Gets absolutely swarmed. And got the foul. Ella really a difficult play as girls were all over her. Stayed strong with it. It'll be Annapolis ball. Up to Kenzie. Kenzie looks to drive. Lost the ball. Here comes a double team. And the steal. And Kenzie trying to get the ball back. Sends 0 flying. That's you're not going to win the physicality game with Kenzie. 2:21 left, 22-45. Wholesale change for the Wildcats. I think just wanting to get her starters a breather. Over to 14. Hannah's going to come out and defend her. She's going to pick up her dribble early. Kenzie with the steal. And hard foul in the behind. Nothing intentional. Just got feet tangled up. 2:13 left. Shy go all the way to Ella. Here comes the swarming defense, and I think she double dribbled, yep. It's been a start-stop kind of game right now as lots of fouls and jump balls. It's kind of slowed the game down. Now 42 trying to drive on Emily. Does get around the corner, throws up a shot, misses that. Backside rebound. Emily comes racing in there. Good job to tie her up. Emily thought it was a foul and realized, nope, it was just a jump ball. Good job. 2:01 left. Hannah with the ball. 14. It's been pretty active. Had to run all over. Trying to chase down and got a little too aggressive. Kenzie blasted through the arm. Michaela Wagner coming in. This coach rotating his team. Kenzie start the ball, less than 2 minutes left. The third quarter. Kenzie blows past the first, kicks to Hannah. Hannah long 2, that's off. Backside rebound, Emily. Emily, she's a turn and shoot. She was looking to pass, just needs to put it up. Ball still bouncing around. Eventually crowd by number 30. She's going to come. They've got numbers. A little too hard. Ball still loose, and Kenzie couldn't quite grab it. I think she thought it was off Wildcat. Instead, it was off her. 30 is going to step in for a 3, short. Emily, good rebound, finds Hannah. There's numbers. Hannah slows down. 14. It's been kind of the busy bee up there. Nice pass to Emily. Kicks out to Hannah. Over to Mackenzie. Good ball fake. Elbow jumpers off. Michaela, good rebound. Again, anytime you bring that ball down belt level, it's going to get tied up. Minute 20 left. 30 going to try to drive all the way through. Hannah waiting for her. Flips the shot. Too hard. Emily rebound. Over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie's got a little crossover to the rim and foul. Going through 2 defenders. She was expecting the foul. Just powered through contact and got to the free throw line. Minute 7 left. Annapolis up 13. This has been a really good quarter for them as they've been able to establish themselves, get a nice cushion going into the fourth. And Kenzie Stice trying to extend that lead, missing the first. Coach directing traffic, getting everyone back. I think he's trying to conserve some energy. Minute 7 left. Kenzie shooting her second free throw and got it. Wildcats back to that wholesale change kind of squad. That should have been a travel, no call. Another travel, no call. Steal by Kenzie. Plenty of time, 53 seconds. Slows down. Nice job slowing herself down and getting to the layup. Now Annapolis has a chance to maybe extend this lead. Ella, good defense. 20 is going to step in. 21 tried to ball fake, got around, deflected. Will stay here with 35 seconds left. Annapolis has, I think, some matchup opportunities here. If they can get the ball back, I think they have another chance to maybe score. 35 seconds, and the ball's loose and stolen. Kenzie's out. 3, trying to defend her, and she's just going to blow past her. As Annapolis starting to open things up now at the end of this quarter, 26 seconds. Ella doing a good job. Ball's loose and tied up. Good job, Ella. She 3. Not a confident ball handler. Ella with great pressure. Saw the ball, grabbed it. 22-50. It'll be Annapolis ball. Another opportunity to get a basket here. This could really give us a nice cushion. Kenzie and Zero got the worst of that one as she tried to reach across Kenzie. Kenzie just bowling her way through, and I think they're going to say foul. Yeah. I think as Zero got Kenzie's shoulder, and Kenzie barreled her way through the center of the lane. They call a player control foul on her. Over to 21, quick shot over everything. 3 seconds, 2, and I'm going to say a foul on Zero. Ill-advised foul. There's only a second left. No need to foul as Kenzie will be shooting with the second left. Should just let her go. But young player probably not aware of the time situation as Kenzie will get a chance to score here at the end of the quarter. She's had a really strong third quarter. This is the first one. That second one is good. And the buzzer sounded at the free throw. Okay. Guess that's the end of the quarter. Annapolis up 51-22 as they were able to extend their lead and really flex their muscle here in the third quarter and overwhelming the Wildcats with just swarming defense. And then what's been nice to see is Annapolis capitalizing on the layups that had been a problem their first game, and they struggled a little bit with this game, but now starting to get those to fall, which is extremely helpful when you get those layups to get them to fall. Following this game will be the boys varsity game. It'll be the last game of the Houston road trip. This is the annual out-of-region, out-of-district trip that Annapolis takes. It's a great opportunity to just see where our teams are in relationship to the other teams. Many of these teams we'll see at state. This also helps with seeding. Having these wins helps us tremendously as we want to go into state with as high of a seed as we possibly can. One more quarter left. The thing about School of the Woods is they do have the ability to shoot the three, and that can get them back in the game pretty quick if Annapolis is not careful. Lucy George, Shai Olvera, TJ Mooten, Yesenia Ford, and Genesis Lopez starting here in the fourth quarter. I almost said fifth quarter. Only 4 quarters. It'll be, thought it was blue ball, but referee said nope, white ball. And Annapolis needs to get back on defense. TJ defending 30. Turn and shoot, misses. Ball bounces around. Little handoff to team. Now it's loose. Jess with the steal. Coach wants the tempo to go. Jess is going to Genesis. Nice crossover. Gets the lane. Nice. That's the one part that we've been missing. She's gotten to the rim, but just hasn't been able to finish. That was a really great finish for Genesis. Good defense by TJ. 30 counts on. That's 5, yep. So you can see Genesis slicing, dicing, getting that nice finish. Genesis with the ball. 7:10, 7:08 left. Gets over to Shai. Shai lots of space. She's directing traffic, wants to get some action. Finds Jess on the dive. Kicks over to TJ. Baseline jumper. A little too strong. 30 now. Trying to get past TJ. That's going to be a tough chore. TJ shuts her down. She picks up her dribble. 20 needing some help. Finds it in 30. She's going to get around. Shai tries to help. Flips it up. Misses short. Gets her own rebound. Ball pops out. Another battle for the ball. And it's going to be Warrior ball. TJ, really good defender. You can see good posture. Stays low, moves her feet. Strong. Really hard for anyone to get around her. Shai over to Genesis. Genesis and Shai have a two-person game up here against that 1-3-1. Genesis blows past, gets to the rim again. A little too strong. Nice drive. Jess with the steal. Baseline jumper. Got it. Long pass to 20. Jess on her. Shows ball, and Jess just rips it out of her hand. Just really quick hands. Just can't do that. Jess with the steal, and then ball goes back to 30 and a block. See Annapolis. Genesis with a good drive, kick, a steal, and the baseline jumper that falls. Clock's running. I don't know, again, if it's intentional or not. There's a 30-point lead. I have the same thing at Humboldt. What was a tight game has now ballooned to a 33-point lead for Annapolis as they have just poured it on here in the second half. Lane violation. Both Lucy and 13 stepped in, but I think 13 did first. And that will be the violation, the turnover to the Warriors. Genesis with the ball. Gets through the heart, gets to the lane again, and traveled. Good drive. Couldn't decide if she was going to take it up or take another dribble, instead shuffled her feet. Strong hands by 42. She's going to drive, dish to three, top of the key three-pointer, misses. Ball's loose. And they say stays here. Three finds 42. Ball gets knocked out. And I think it's going to stay with Wildcats. Over to 13. Genesis almost with the steal. Three, dribbles out of trouble. Shy sees that ball and gets it. She's going to drive in. Tough layup, misses it. And couldn't establish herself back. She was out of bounds and couldn't establish herself first. Ball's loose. Shy's almost with the steal. Knocks it out of bounds. Clock running, 3:15, 22:55. Big cushion here. Emily Marsh coming in. Emily doing a nice job defensively. Actually, and got some points too. Over to 42. 42 is going to pull up long two. Misses that. Gets her own rebound. Misses that. Another offensive rebound, and Emily ties her up. Zero coming way out, having to play chase. Tripped her. Was more worried about Genesis being tripped than getting the ball. 42, nice move. A good finish. And 42 celebrating all the way down the court. Shy driving. Over to Genesis. Finds Lucy. Turn and shoot, miss. Emily Marsh there, nice. And Emily celebrating as well. She's been really solid down there. Ball gets knocked out. Jess gets the ball. Can't quite pick it up. Lost the handle. Scrum for the ball, 42. I'm not sure what the foul's going to be. It'll be a reach in, I think, on the Warriors. Minute 40 left. Zero's going to have all she can handle with Shy. And gets tied up. Throws the ball to Genesis. Genesis over to Shy. And nice. It's good to see these layups falling. Like I said, we've had so much trouble with these layups. This has been a good opportunity for us to get that righted. Flipping past. Jess all alone. This will be easy layup. As Annapolis just pouring it on now as the Wildcats not being real smart with their passing. Part of that's just really good on the ball pressure, and the Wildcat ball handler just trying to get rid of the ball as quick as they can, and Warriors anticipating that and stepping into passing lane. 62-24 as Annapolis cruising now. They will finish this Houston trip 2 wins and 1 loss. That 1 loss is going to sting a little bit, but really recovered well as they won both their games today in dominating, commanding fashion. Michaela Wagner, Hannah Hoffman, Ella Krenza, Emily Marsh, and Lucy George out on the floor as 30 tries a three-pointer. Less than a minute left with a running clock. 14 given some ball pressure and forced the turnover. Clock's running with 35 seconds left. Is going to find down low, blocked by Emily. Knocked away by Hannah, corralled by 30. 23 with the three-pointer, rattles in and out. Battle for the ball, Ella's on the floor. 23, she's going to catch and shoot, misses that. Lucy George with the rebound. Did a good job keeping it up. Now Michaela. Michaela finds 30, a little too quick on that pass. Hannah wasn't open. And it's going to be at the buzzer. And that's the way the game will end. 62-24, Annapolis with another road victory. As the girls did a really good job in that second half, asserting themselves, and saw some really, really good things for them to work on or to grow on. Some of the things they've been needing to improve on, they did this game, so it was really good to see. Well, following this game is going to be the boys varsity game, as they'll be taking on the #1 team, School of the Woods. Thank you for joining us, and stay with us for the next broadcast of the boys varsity. Annapolis girls win 62-24. Thanks for joining us. Let's go Warriors.